What's up, everybody? It's Flocka back at it again with another Madden YouTube video. Today we are going to be ranking every single promo from Madden 21 on a tier list. I normally don't do tier lists, but for this kind of video I kind of have to. So I went in, cropped every image, put it in a tier list. Took a while to do. Like I said, I haven't done this before, so probably could be faster, but it's going to be a super fun one. Like I said, this is all from my opinion. Obviously, I'm going off of what other people do think as well, but make sure to let me know in the comments which was your #1 promo. Make sure to drop that down below, and also smash that like button and turn on those noties. It helps me out so much, you guys don't even understand. Let's get right into the tier list. So as you guys have... So as you guys can see right here, I do have #1, S tier, A tier, B tier, and C tier, and then I have the horrible tier. Obviously, we can only put #1 in here, so there's going to only be one in here. And then I think there's going to be a lot of, basically, they're going to be all over the place. That's all I got to really say. But first off, we will be starting with Campus Heroes. This is one that I felt was decent in some parts, but then it had a lot of bad players, but it did help with theme teams a lot, and I think promos that do touch a lot of theme teams are very good for Madden, especially in the middle of the year when these did come out. But like I said, there's not, we didn't get any crazy over-the-top card that I can remember. All the quarterbacks are awful. We got Tebow with no slinger, Vince Young with no slinger. There were some awful quarterbacks, but there was some good cards. I'm going to give this one a B. I think it could have been better. I think it's more of just a money-making kind of promo right now. It's not that good. Maybe I'm ranking it too low. But right here, we do got Derwin. This is kind of like I feel like this was always like a view grab kind of for Madden to like get people to actually watch their comp Madden streams. Maybe that's just how I feel. But Derwin, I love the Derwin award, but I thought Nick Chubb's card was awful, and I'm a Browns fan. I thought Keenan Allen's card was awful. And of course, I mean, Jalen Ramsey, one of the best corners in that league. That card was so slow when you first was able to get him. He was like 3 speeds slower than the next corner, or like the best corner in the game. I really thought this was a bad promo until you got Derwin, and I really think like Derwin is very good, but I just don't know if he carries him that much to grab this one out of the C tier. Really was just a view grab from everybody. But right here, we do got the free agency promo, kind of recent. I was just looking to see if we have everybody on the camera. But right here, free agency. I don't know how I feel about this one. I mean, there was a lot of good cards. I love Dak, and I do love Dak and J.J. Watt. William Jackson was a very, very good card from this. There's some budget beasts like Curtis Samuel in here. There was a lot of free cards as well. I'm pretty sure we did get a free 96 out of it. And then, obviously, a lot of people had the Dak and J.J. Watt. I still have the J.J. Watt to this day. I love that they do get every chem, and they get all their new chems as well. I really do like this promo. I'm going to give it an A. Like I said, those two captains were actually very good in the game. A lot of people used Dak when he first came out. Everybody still uses J.J. Watt. I swear I see him all the time. Moving on to Legend, we've had some very good Legends, and we've had some very bad Legends in this game. We've seen Lawrence Taylor, Dion. I think all of those people really did carry us through it, and also we saw it every Saturday, so it was a very, very solid promo, and I definitely think it's an S tier promo because we did see a lot of the big names we wanted to see. A lot of people got upgrades through the Legend promo that we love to see in the game. Obviously, we're missing a couple people from last year, but I do always think Legends promo is always one of the best because we do get refreshing new players. But right here, we do have most feared, another easy S tier. Terry McLaurin, Aaron Donald. We got DeAndre Hopkins, which was a solid card when he first came out. There was also, I'm trying to think of the other LTD. Khalil Mack's card was very, very good. This most feared was super fun. There was a training reroll glitch, or not a reroll glitch. It was like I think it was a reroll actually. But there was a reroll in there that they were pumping out LTDs, and everybody was getting their D-Hops and their Khalil Macks. This promo was fire for not only for coins, and I think there was a lot of good cards in it. Like I said, Terry McLaurin, one of the best receivers in the game. I think he was the best receiver in the game when he came out. Aaron Donald's always a W. D-Hop's a fun, great name. Khalil Mack, another great W right there. But if I'm going to be honest here, I don't know. Mutt Heroes, I think, is S tier, but it's like borderline #1 for me. If I'm going to be honest, it's borderline #1. I don't like the cards as much. We did get Lamar. We got a lot of W's out of there. Trust me, a lot of W's. We got another D-Hop out of that one. The reason why it's so high for me, I don't like I said, I don't like the cards as much, but it gave over 500k free coins if you did at least half of the challenges or half of the free cards they give you. This promo was a great way to make for any no money spent player. Literally, I had at least 6 97s made at least, and I didn't even do them all. And I had 6 of them made, and they were going for 200 plus K. I think it was like 250k for a while. These Mutt Heroes were amazing. It was one of the best promos in the game. Like I said, no money spent player galore on that card. Draft promo, we did get only 199. I mean, it's always a super fun promo, but we did get a lot of the newer cards and older cards. I think it was a W. I wish we could have saw a better Saquon. We obviously did get him with the power-up expansion, which was kind of an underwhelming card if we're going to be completely honest here. But the draft promo, it was good, but like I said, I wish they chose better names for the Masters. We did get like an AP, a Willis McGahee and like Tyrann Mathieu and stuff. Those cards are all solid, but like I said, there's definitely some cards like we would have loved to see like an Odell, Saquon, just a bunch of other guys. I'm just not popping up in my head right now. But the draft could have been definitely better. I do love the rookies though in this game, and I think it's a solid promo. I just don't think it's S tier with these guys. But playoffs, I'm going to put in the B. Nothing too special about it. Really was basically just a bunch of 95s. They were all pretty solid. I love the DK. There was a Mostert that came out, I believe. Josh Allen had one as well. Nothing over the top that was like you needed. It's the Masters were awful. I mean, they weren't awful, but they were so hard to get. Joe Montana was useless. Didn't even get Gunslinger, I believe it was. He didn't get both of them. I think that was the problem. But Joe Montana was bad. Nobody had Steve Smith was over a mil because nobody wanted the card and nobody did the set. I mean, it was just a tough promo all around. John Abraham was probably the best card out of the 3. Can't remember the third one that complete the set, but John Abraham was very good. I mean, I don't know. It was just a very, very tough promo. But Sugar Rush, I'm going to put in A tier. I really did have a lot of fun with this promo. It was fun. Obviously, opening eggs is always one of the best things to do inside of Madden. It's right up there with opening presents. There was some great eggs. There was a golden ticket in eggs. And obviously, Jadeveon Clowney. We had Julio in eggs. There's a lot of big W's. One of my best videos ever was opening my eggs. I opened every single egg and posted it right away. One of my best videos ever. I love this promo. Did very good for me. But I don't know. It's just like besides that, it wasn't as good. I think the eggs were really saved. I think the promo all around it, very low over. We were getting 96s, and this was like a month or 2 ago. But I mean, yeah, we were getting some low overalls, but besides the eggs, basically. So this was the first promo in the game. I think it's called Superstars. I think it's called Superstars. There's an M right there. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's called Superstars. But this promo was okay. I mean, we did get a Lamar fairly early, but as you guys know, I think that was the card that kind of made us realize that, damn, we really do need Gunslinger in this game. So it's really in between here for me. It's kind of hard because, like I said, there was really, I mean, we got a Minka, I guess. There was nothing over the top. I guess Lamar was the real card right there, and he wasn't just that good. I'm actually going to probably move it down here. It was a very underwhelming first. It was like very, very underwhelming for the first promo of the game, but it was still cool. We got a Lamar. We were hyped for a little bit, and then we realized, like, damn, we cannot make throws without Gunslinger. And that's really, I mean, it kind of did teach us some lessons, but it's going to be a bit lower. But Super Bowl promo, another solid one, but there wasn't any, like, damn, I need this card besides, like, Tyreek Hill. You know what I mean? Mike Evans was a solid card. Didn't hit 99 speed yet when a couple receivers did at that time. So we did really have to wait until his other card came out. But, I mean, it's good. I'd put it at B. It's not overwhelming. Like I said, Tyreek kind of carried that part right there. Nothing over the top there. I can't even remember. Like, there was, like, literally no card that sticks out of my mind from that promo. That's how bland it was besides a couple of cards in there. But moving on, Team Affinity, this is going to include Team Diamonds, like literally everything. Team Masters, everything. I think this is an S tier. It gives a lot of cards every time a drop came out. Team Diamonds was 32 cards in the beginning of the year. Then it was 32 again for the Team Diamonds 2. And then there was Team Masters, obviously. So that was at least, I'm trying to do the math here. 96? I'm hoping I'm not messing up right now. 96 cards that were all very at the top of their game when they came out. They're always super expensive because they're set-based, but they were always fire cards and had everybody excited. Always crashed the market because the cards were always so good as well. Easily S tier. The 50 was another fire promo. It was something we got to look towards every single week. I think it was Fridays, Thursdays or Fridays. I can't. It was like months ago, and I can't even remember. I don't know why, but I love this promo. It was a very cool idea they had as well. Just cards that were always very dominant in Madden history. There's a couple suspect cards on there like linemen. I mean, no one looks at linemen like that, but there was a lot of very good cards that came out of this promo. I mean, the last 3 releases were insane. We got like Barry, we got obviously Vic, Lawrence Taylor, people are still using to this day. This was one of the most fun promos. Everybody looked forward to it during the whole week, and also people were making predictions. It was a very fun promo, very cool as well. It was easily one of my favorite of all time, if honestly. It's just a great idea by them. Team of the week, I liked it, but there was only a couple cards that were very solid when coming out. I could think of a couple off the top of my head. When Claypool came out, he was really good. Santana Moss at 95 when he first came out was very, very good. There's obviously a bunch of other options, like those running backs, Jonathan Taylor and Montgomery, are solid, but there was nothing overwhelming to move them up to S tier. I think they're more of a middle of the pack. It's still a very solid promo. Gave a lot. This also promo does feed into some team affinities as well. It's a good promo to have in the game. It always gives you something to look forward to and actually watch real life football to guess team of the weeks as well. Team of the year. I'm going to be honest. Team of the year was very underwhelming for me. I felt like there was only a couple really good cards on it that actually lasted a little bit. Darren Waller was one of them. Jamal Adams another. And then Stephon Diggs was solid. But we had a T.Y. Hilton out that was just better than him at the time, because T.Y. Hilton was faster and had better route running, and both had the same archetype. I literally remember that. And I mean, this promo was good, right? We got a Dalvin Cook a lot of people use. Russell Wilson wasn't the best either. I mean, it was a bunch of, I don't know. We were really hoping for that Devontae Adams here. That would have been probably fire a while ago. But it was still a decent promo. I just thought there was a lot of bad cards in it that no one really was excited about. But we did have a couple good guys. Like I said, Darren Waller and Jamal Adams, easily the best out of this promo. Ultimate Legends, so far so good, still going on to this day. I love it. They just had one of their best drops ever. If you guys did not know, I just did a Vince Wilfork at running back video. Also came out with Vic and Charles Woodson. I mean, there's just always huge names coming out in it. Basically another version of Legends, but even better. We're seeing 99s now, gold 99s. Always, it seems like it's always top-heavy Legends as well. People that make Ultimate Legends don't typically make it here, usually, like I said. But Ultimate Legends is a very, very good promo. And this is Zero Chill, right? Yeah, this is Zero Chill. I think Zero Chill is the number one. I just love it because it's a month-long promo. You get it seems like 3 times a week you're getting new content. We had so much. We had eggs, obviously the hot cocoa. You had house rolls in it. There was so much fun things involved. I think this is always one of the best promos to look towards to. Not only as a content creator, but as an actual player. There's so much fun in it. There's so many free presents, challenges, so many jerseys you can get for free. It's just a great promo all around. Obviously, we were wishing for that Walter Payton, everybody. We still don't have yet to this day, but all around, it was a great promo. We did get the Kamara in there. We got the Bo Jackson in there. Tony G in there. I know I'm missing a couple. I'm definitely missing some. I think, did Pat Mahomes get an upgrade in there? I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember. I think Pat Mahomes got an upgrade in there too. This was just always a very good promo, and I know everybody, most people can agree with this one being their number one. On to the last 3, we got Ultimate Kickoff. This was one that was it was alright. It did feature us our first true 90 overall. We did have Team Diamond 90 overalls that were powered up, but our first true 90 overall, I think it was Byron Jones, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure Byron Jones with that 90 was our first 90 overall in the game. And I mean, the only thing that was really dope about this program was basically that Jamal Adams, that LTD Jamal Adams that was over $1 million and nobody really had, unless you had a power pass. I mean, that was literally the only thing that stands out to me from this promo. I'd really just think it was one card. It was really one card. Byron Jones is solid, but it wasn't anything crazy. But that promo is, it wasn't the craziest. All rookie, I did like this promo. It wasn't crazy. I do like the 2 master cards, but they were always overpriced. Nobody ever touched. I mean, if you guys remember, Jeremy Chin and Claypool were $700K each. And I can't even remember the master. I legitimately can't even remember the master. I think it was Javon Curse, if I'm not mistaken. And nobody ever had that card or still has that card to this day, because that was literally just way too expensive. That set was way too expensive to do. Claypool was a very good card as well, and I did love Chin. But I think all the cards below them were very awful. I really did. There was no card. There was a CeeDee Lamb. I can't even remember. James Robinson. There was nothing too crazy out of it. But like I said, I did love the Masters out of it. It was just kind of And the challenges were awful out of this. If you guys remember, the challenges were awful. The worst challenges in the game this year were all rookies, or either the 50 were all rookies, but 50 gave out way better rewards as well. I don't know. Moving on to the last one, though, Autumn Blast. I might be missing a couple. I really don't think there is any horrible in this game, but Autumn Blast was a solid one. We did get Tony Romo, which was a fat L, but we also did get a Night Train Lane. It was an LTD during the time, which was when it was around the time, I think it was it? I can't even remember. I literally can't remember. Hold on, I'm gonna look this one up. I looked it up. We did get a bunch of good players. As you guys can see, we got Night Train Lane. Drew Brees was solid. It wasn't the craziest, but we did get Harrison Smith, Tony Romo. I mean, it was a solid, definitely solid. I'm pretty sure we did have varieties at the time, because I remember people were pulling. I think we did have that at the time. We had Autumn Blast as well, which is basically the same. Or no, Autumn All-Stars as well. What else? We got a Mark. Yeah, these guys were very solid as well. Something cool to look forward to in real life as well. And then also, what else did we have? We had Autumn Aces. I think this was, yeah, I mean, it was a very solid promo. It did give us a lot of cards. I'm going to put it in A tier. A lot of great cards. Also, those level up cards. Deshaun Watson got his upgrade, I think. And Marquise Brown was a big one. Did kind of boost a lot of people's pockets right there. But anyways, boys, that is easily my tier list on the promos of Madden 21 to this day, which is May, if I'm not mistaken, May 18th. That is what it is right now.